Hey, Canadian traders! I'm here to talk about one of my go-to platforms for buying and selling crypto right here in Canada, Newton. If you're using Newton, you're probably doing it for the low-cost trading. But trust me, after using it for a while, I've got a few crucial tips that can seriously level up your trading and save you money. These are the things I wish I knew when I started. Let's dive in. Tip 1. Master the spread, not the fee. Newton proudly advertises no commission fees, and that's true, but you need to understand how they make money, the spread. My experience, I initially thought zero fees meant I was getting the absolute market price. Nope. The spread is the difference between the price you buy at and the price you can immediately sell at. It's built into the price you see. The tip, always check the quoted price before you hit buy or sell. On Newton, the spread is competitive, usually between 0.5% and 1.6% depending on the coin. My tip is to trade in major coins like Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum, ETH, as their liquidity is higher, and the spreads are generally the tightest, keeping more money in your pocket. Tip 2. Take advantage of the withdrawal subsidy. This is a major perk, especially for smaller traders. The problem, when you send crypto off the exchange to a personal wallet, you have to pay a network transaction fee, or gas fee, which can fluctuate and get expensive, especially for Ethereum. The tip, Newton actually covers the first $5 in network fees on your crypto withdrawals. I make sure to time my withdrawals, especially for low-fee networks, to keep the total cost to myself near zero. If the network fee is $4, Newton covers it. If it's $10, I only pay $5. This small subsidy makes a huge difference over time, especially if you're frequently moving assets to a cold storage wallet, which I highly recommend for security. Tip 3. Use limit orders like a pro. Don't just hit the buy button. Using limit orders is a must-know feature for a smarter trading experience. My mistake, early on, I was only using market orders, meaning I was buying at the current best available price, which can be volatile and subject to a higher than expected spread during quick market moves. The tip, set a limit order for a specific price you want to buy or sell at. This lets you trade strategically without constantly watching the charts. For example, if I think Bitcoin will dip to 70,000 Canadian dollars, I set a buy limit order for that price. It executes only when the market hits my target, giving me more control and discipline. It's an essential tool that stops you from making emotional market buys. Tip 4. Interac e-transfer for free, fast funding. Getting your Canadian dollars onto the exchange quickly and freely is non-negotiable. My experience, coming from other exchanges with long bank transfers, Newton's funding speed was a game changer. The tip, always use Interac e-transfer for deposits and withdrawals. It's free and, in my experience, usually lands in my Newton account within minutes, often no more than an hour or two. This rapid turnaround means you can capitalize on market dips right away. Avoid wire transfers for smaller amounts, as they can sometimes incur a fee. Tip 5. Tax time simplicity with Coinly. As a Canadian trader, you know taxes are a headache. This tip won't save you money on tax, but it will save you time and stress. The requirement, the CRA requires you to report your crypto capital gains and losses. Manually tracking every trade can be a nightmare. The tip, Newton has a direct integration or simple export for crypto tax software like Coinly. Use this feature. It pulls your transaction history right in and does the heavy lifting of calculating your gains and preparing the reports you need. Don't wait until April to do this, set it up early and sync your transactions regularly. So, to recap my top tips, understand the spread, leverage that $5 withdrawal subsidy, trade smart with limit orders, stick to Interac e-transfer for CAD, and simplify tax season with Coinly. Newton is a great platform, but applying these tips will make you a much savvier Canadian trader. Thanks for watching, and happy trading.